So we have our chairman joining us today after our first home game of the season versus Harrogate Railway. Thank you for joining us, Decker.
Thanks.
Firstly, can you share your thoughts on the game today, please?
Yeah, it was an exciting game, but we're not nearly good enough. There's a lot of work ahead. Too nervous, kicking the ball up too often. We tied a game 2-2. We had 40 minutes to go in the second half, and we just start pumping it up and just launching. They won every single header and second ball, and we kept doing that. Look a little nervous. We need to calm down, play football. It's the second game of the season. There's no reason to have that amount of tension, and that's what cost us last season, to be quite honest. We had a good run. We're not playing great, but we had a good run. And then the last 10 games we got really nervous, and then we started doing what we did here in the first half. A lot of forcing balls all the time. And it's tough to win it like this, and because we're not set up necessarily to play like this. But it's early days. It's great to be here. Had so much fun. I always have fun when I come here. I was like hugging everyone. I'm going at everyone. Like I'm very emotional. It's good that I'm not here every game. Otherwise, I get some fines from the league. But again, last 2 seasons we started the season losing 2 out of 3. We have a win. We have a tie. Early days. Squad is really good. I'm really happy with the squad we have. The defense is the same. 75% the same when Brad is back. Owen, the midfielder is stronger. We have better strikers. I'm happy with the squad. I think the job this year is to try to stabilize things a little and not have that many in and outs. I think I'm happy with where we are, and our intention is to keep building on that. Support the management team to keep building on that.
Thank you for that. So moving on to the club itself, is there an overall strategy with the club for the upcoming season and beyond this season?
Look, I think for this season, we always compete for promotion. That's always our goal. We haven't been successful so far. I think we try to address some of the issues that we had last season. But honestly, our problem was never players. We always had good players. 3 years ago we had good players. 2 years ago, last year, now we have good players. Is the mentality, is to be ruthless, to close out places, to play hard every game. You see, they came here today. They won every second ball, right? That's what's gonna happen when teams come here. We need to be on our top best behavior every game if we wanna get promoted. But yeah, the goal is to get promoted. But for me, more from a club perspective, we need to stabilize this club. We're in a situation right now where we're last year in this stadium of an agreement. We've been talking to Featherstone. I like the people at Featherstone. Like the stadium is fantastic for this level of football. It's unbelievable. But we just have less than 1 year in our deal. Featherstone has their own internal issues. It has nothing to do with us, but they're dealing with a lot of issues internally. So it's kind of outside of our control. Some of these things are outside of our control, and the reason I'm coming here is to talk to Featherstone, talk to council, go talk to other rugby clubs and sporting organizations and see what are the options available to us, both to play on a Saturday, but also to develop our facilities. It's great. We're all passionate about football. We want to win games. See, like, I'm passionate about it, but ultimately, for this club to continue and be successful, we need to sort out the facilities. To get promoted right now in the situation that we are today, we're just going to increase the loss, the financial loss, because we can grow. We can grow we can organize junior events. Everything is very hard when you don't have your own facilities. We made some progress. I was able to reach an agreement with Featherstone where we can sell beers in cans during games, so that helps us a little bit. And we're improving things here and there. We had a better kit provider. We had a better deal this year. So I'm trying on the margins, but ultimately we need to get the infrastructure project done so this club can really flourish. Otherwise, it's always going to be 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and it's great. Look, we achieved a lot since 2021. We won 1 promotion. We got to 3 playoffs. We have the biggest fan base in the division, one of the top six, step six in the country, and there's teams that have been around for 100 years, 50 years, been around for 3. But again, if we don't sort out the facility and we can create a path to sustainability, we can keep investing in the kids and players, stuff like we do today, because there needs to be an end game. And I work on that on a weekly basis, but we're getting too close to the end of the thing, and I'm here to really put some pressure on people and get something that we show that we're serious. We pay our bills, we do things right, so it's time to get something done.
You've mentioned the finances and other things there. Has the overall budget of the club changed this season?
Not the total, not the amount of money that me, Rodrigo and Andre put in. I think that the distribution needs to be different. I think last season, and it was different than what we would expect, because Junior started, then Junior left. We didn't fire Junior. Junior resigned because he signed a bunch of players. We wanted him to fix. Then he left. Then Bodo came, signed a whole new squad, and then in February he signed another half a squad. So he signed 44 players last season, which is crazy. We wasted too much money. We're not playing good football. So I'm not going to allow that to happen this season. If we have injuries, if people, sometimes these players, we have very good players, they get offers from other clubs that we can match or don't want to match, because we don't think that the money makes sense for step 6. So we're doing, that is the squad, this is the squad, plus Ollie and Mace, they're returning from injury, and Brad, and it's good enough, and we need a little bit of stability. So last year was hard. I didn't have any fun. It was the first year that I had absolutely no fun owning the club, games. It was too chaotic, too many comes and goes. You never know who's going to be here next week or in 2 weeks. Last year was the first year that I said I was completely hands off on the signings and stuff like that. Yeah, I did get some involved in some of them, but this year we had a plan. I agree on a plan with Steven. We brought some people together. He brought some people, and he said that he's happy with the squad. I'm happy with the squad. Again, we can't guarantee it's going to be everyone the same, because things change, injuries happen, players leave. But yeah, we need a little more stability. But then reducing some of the playing money, because we need to put money into Brook Farm and the projects. These things cost a ridiculous amount of money. Like the new regulations from the council and federal regulations also. It's study for this, it's study for that. So for you to build a pitch for kids, you have to pay £25,000, £30,000 in environmental assessments and stuff, this and that. So it's crazy money, and so we need to balance things a little bit. So the overall investment is the same. The way that we're allocating is going to be a little bit different.
So you've mentioned Brook Farm there in Walton. Is there any more updates with that you can tell as well?
There's updates, but nothing exciting. We got the feedback from the planner on our pre-planning application, and they want us to go to a full application. There was a sporting facility previously approved for that location, and we cannot use the old approval to build ours, which is good and bad. I think it costs more money because we're gonna have to commission some studies. On the other hand, we can do something much smaller, and because it's just what we need. So it's early days. This is gonna take a few years. That's why we need a solution for Saturday first. In parallel, we'll develop the training facility that hopefully one day is going to be our own ground. I think that's the idea. So we keep going at it. Well, I talk to them all the time. You know me. I'm just on all the time. I'm into people all the time. But again, you see, there's clubs are struggling to get something done for decades here. It's just there's not space. There's no space to build. And now we have new regulations that make any build completely, like the cost is really high, and we're not doing it for profit. If we're building houses, you pay all this cost, but you're doing this for kids to play for free or subsidize junior football, then you just lose an incredible amount of money. So we're trying to find a good solution for it.
Just moving on to the fantastic fan base we have here. We had over 150 away at Glassalton. There's over 250 at home today. How do you feel that the engagement is with our fans, and is there anything else that we can look forward to with them?
Oh no, it's unbelievable. I love coming here because of that. I think the fans are absolutely fantastic. We travel, support the guys away. That's going to be really important on Tuesday. It is always important to have them with us. And it's amazing to be here. Like I'm really passionate about football. I'm really passionate about this club. It's great to see they are passionate about this club. But I think everyone has a responsibility this year. Me, players, them, is buy the club 100. Tell your friends to do it. Come to the game. Bring someone that never been to a game. Like if you come to a game like today, yeah, the result was not what we wanted, but it's a lot of goals. Nice stadium, nice bar. So yeah, we need to keep growing. But they're fantastic. They're the reason why we became the biggest one of the big step six clubs in the country, is because they support. They're vocal on social media, and I wish we could deliver more for them footballing wise. I think we've been great off the pitch over the last 3 or 4 years, and I think on the pitch we're good in stretches, but we're not constantly good, and everyone wants to deliver that for them. I can see it in the players that they really care about winning. The coaches care about winning. We care about winning, and we're doing it for them. There's no business at this level of football. Nobody makes money. I'm not expecting to make any money with this. It's just we want to bring football to this community, and they deserve, because they support it. But this is a really important year for the club. Everyone needs to push, because we need to get the facility sorted. That's on us. But we need to keep growing the numbers, and I know it's a 4th year in the league. You're like, here we go again in the same division. But yeah, we need all the support that we can get. But yeah, I'm super thankful. I thank a lot of people personally today, because yeah, it means a lot to us that they come, they buy shirts, they support us, they go on social media. They're amazing. They're the best part of this club, of everything that we do. The best part is the fans. And I'm not paying lip service. It really is, because if you don't have that engagement, then nothing else really matters. Playing for nobody, what's the point of doing it? I think that.
Yeah, well, we've seen you interacting with our fan ambassadors. If anybody who's been watching you today, they can see that you're cheering, you're clapping, you're kicking every ball. Is there one final message that you can give to our fans?
Yeah, no. A second half I went behind the goal, because I didn't want to misbehave in the first half. I'm very passionate. I go at people. I go at the ref. I go to our players. I tell them to press. I was like, I don't want to set a bad example. There's kids there. So I went behind the goal. Then I can be myself. I kicked the board 3 times. I don't think I broke it. I'm sure Martin will send me the bill if I broke anything, but I think we're alright for today. But yeah, look, keep supporting. We need to be vocal. We need to be passionate about it. I went to the game with Bodo last night, and I'm gonna tell you, that second goal here, the offside that we don't know if it's not offside, their second goal. If that goes at Dern, that linesman he will raise that flag, because he's nervous. We need, again, behave on our best behavior. We don't abuse everyone, but we need to push everyone together. We need to push it forward, because we need it. It's a really difficult division. This year is definitely harder than last season. They're better teams. Their teams investing a lot of money. It's not going to be easy. We need to pull it together. But again, same thing for ambassadors, everyone. I'm massively thankful. Without them, this doesn't even make sense. I wouldn't be here. The managers wouldn't be here. Half of these players wouldn't be here if we didn't have that many fans.
Well, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to Tuesday's game against Durham District.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Thank you.